playing the role of a rock and roll star. In this edition, soon, I think. Not that I want it. Unfortunately, I think it's the right thing to do, but when in doubt, just find out. Push forward, make your dreams come true. Don't let anybody get in the way. So, I like to find something on the boob tube, and I like to talk about it. Got well, it's a Rebel News article again. 2 more Canadian churches burnt. A lot of churches have went down, you know what I mean? It's not the same, though. Like, if a mosque burns down, and I'm not putting down anybody's religion, this just seems to be the way that it is. If a mosque goes down, there's a big deal about it, how there's hatred filtrated throughout the fucking whole thing, and when, like, Justin here, he's saying, "Hey, I understand why everybody hates them. Something just gotta get past," you know what I mean? We gotta be better people. But anyways, yeah, it's weird. It's weird how they you know what I mean? It's just weird how they like to go after Jesus. Anybody who wants to go after Jesus can be a hero. But if you try and use Jesus to be a hero, you're gonna be in trouble. You might get a hate crime on you. You know what I mean? It's a weird world. Anyways, I just came on here to maybe do a quick video and respond to some of Brandy Day's, well, what I feel stupidity. Now, I haven't watched her video yet, which I'm gonna do right here. But I'm gonna go through some of her comments because I don't understand where her head's at. She doesn't ever answer any of my questions, but maybe she does in this video and I look silly afterwards. But I just want to take the comments that I received from her first. This one here, this comment. It says, well, there's a comment missing for some reason. There was another comment, but for some reason it's missing. Plus, it's not my place yet. You can't force me to go against the Divine Father's plan. Think about it, Carl. The world has to see the evil they allowed by doing nothing. Not everybody, but a lot. P.S. Hope Vintage understands that you don't like witches now. Well, let's take a look at it and look at some of the pieces involved in this monstrosity of a comment. But it might be brilliance. Me and Brandy obviously see things on a different light. Let's just start out with the hate comment there. Hope Vintage understands that you don't like witches now. Well, no, I don't like witches. I I don't like colors. I don't like sexuality. I don't like job professions. I like human beings. You know what I mean? I don't know. You let me know where I even said anything bad about Vintage if Vintage says she's a witch. Never said anything. I don't know anything about witchcraft. I have my ideas and thoughts on it, and I don't know anything about it. Not one iota. But I do think, you know, if there's gonna be good witches like you claim to be, Brandy, there's gonna be bad ones. Now, I think I've seen some bad ones, you know what I mean? And they say they're witches, so, like, am I crazy or am I the problem? That Abramovich woman, self-proclaimed witch. Now, she hangs out with Beyonce a lot, and we're hearing a lot of stuff about Beyonce, and, well, we all know I think Ukraine should be investigated, right? Well, she's gonna take over the schooling system there for Ukraine once they do the rebuild or something like that. So, I think that she might be a bad witch, uh, but I don't know. She claims to be a witch, and then there's that Michelle Remy or whatever, the little fashion queen. She's a hottie, eh? All the stars just draping all over, people just like, "This is a joke." These people are sick, but anyways, we love it for some reason. Give us more of your fashion. Give us more of your insight, you creative fucking genius. I love that burst. But anyways, you know what I mean. And then there's other people too. There's like MGK's wife or whatever, Transformer girl there. What one of her neighbors said she's trying to do to her children. And then she became a witch and said she was a witch and was gonna cast a few spells of her own. You know what I mean? Like these are people who say shit like this. Like, what am I supposed to believe? Is witchcraft real? Is it not? Is it like is there good witchcraft? Like, are there things you can do without trying to, fuck people's free will? You know what I mean? Wouldn't a love spell be against the universe? You're trying to go against what should be. I'm just saying, I don't think those things are a good idea, you know what I mean? But, hey, who am I to say? You try and break God's free will. What do you think's gonna happen? You know what I mean? And then you're gonna say, but that's the thing. Like with you people, you really like to try and when you're gonna hate, you want to separate. You know what I mean? You want to make sure you leave that person dead on their own. You know that Vintage is the only person I have to talk to, and it would make you so proud, Vandy, to but no, I want you to show that clip. Have I in the past maybe said some bad things about witches not knowing anything? Because I did my investigations. I was like, this seems silly. How could people really think there's witches? And while I went on Facebook and holy crap-a-doodle, there's a lot of people on there that say they're witches and they're part of witch groups, and there's a whole shang dangle thing about it. Now, I'm not into it. I don't know if it works. People are living in fantasies or what it is. So how could I hate anybody? You know what I mean, Brandy? Just because you say you're a witch, don't think I like I don't hate you, but don't think that I call you stupid because you're a witch. It's because, well, we'll go over it. You know what I mean? That's why I always say, let me know where I'm wrong. Okay. Plus, it's not my place, and you can't force me to go against the Divine Father's plan. So, in order to go against the Divine Father's plan, you'd have to know the Divine Father's plan. So, I'd like to know how, in all of your wisdom, Brandy, your brain managed to conjure up what the Divine Father's plan is. Please let me know. Where's your source for this information of the Divine Father's plan? Because I don't know if someone's brainwashing you or what. I don't like I claim to think that I know what his plan is, you know what I mean? But that's by me pushing forward and then me finding out if that's his plan. But for me to say that that's the plan, no. You know what I mean? And I only think I know well, anyways, I I try I don't understand that part, Brandy. I don't understand how you think you know, and I wanna know why if this is the divine Father's plan, and you guys are so against me trying to get us to come together because there's problems for the children coming. There's trafficking all over the place. We talk about it all the time. We talk about the stupidity, the lies that you guys have let into your lives. We talk about all this stuff. Do you think the divine Father's plan is to let children suffer through this and let people keep suffering because we won't stand up for ourselves? You are essentially telling me you know all this stuff's going on, and it is the Father's plan to just sit back and do fuck all. What happens if you're wrong, Brandy? Do you know what I mean? Or do you not? The world just crumbles because you thought wrong. When you wanna cover all your bases. But what else did we have in this comment? The world has to see the evil they have allowed. Well, they're never gonna see it unless you show it to them, Brandy. Who's showing it to them? Huh? Wait, do you not see it? If you love Jelly Roll, but you can't even show me where I'm wrong at. Well, a guy that got famous and was fat should be ashamed and run from the internet because people are calling him fat, and then have his celebrity friends come and stick up for him. Does that seem like it's kind of like a demasculation sort of thing? I don't know. To me, it kind of does. That's his chance to stand up for fat people and say, "Hey, I did it fat, and hey, I might end up leaving fat. Who knows? Be a man and fucking stand up for yourself." Instead, we're also like, we're so stupid. Can't wait to watch Brandy's video. What else did Brandy say on her thing here? Oh, Mama P, though, you guys must be proud. Your little group stand together. Brandy is someone I consider my friend off YouTube. She's riding me since day one. Hive mind. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I try and tell you, Brandy. How can your brain not comprehend this? Because God wants you to keep hanging out with a liar that purposely tries to hurt people. Your friend Wade is an absolute joke of a human being. He is the showcase of what a human is, but lacking the being is his problem. He would actually try and get people's jobs removed from them. Go outside of YouTube and you think that that's what God wants you, somebody who will lie, a stupid lie to try and make somebody look like something that they're not. What else did she have? Oh, this is the one. Don't touch me anymore. I don't want to talk to somebody who assumes that everything I say is being rude. It's not. I definitely don't want to talk to somebody who's condescending towards me and calls me stupid. Well, that's not condescending, calling me stupid, Brandy. That's being kind and telling you the truth. That's true love, Brandy. Tell them the truth. like your friends are creeps. Just like Seeper. You ever ask yourself, why can't you just show who you are, Seeper? Like, what are you hiding from there, bud? What are you ashamed of? Don't be ashamed of the way you look. Show us those bars. Go in those bars when they're all packed. Show us your dance moves, Seeper. Come on, don't hide who you are, bud. You know what I mean? Even Krusty Rusty, you don't want to show who he is. But you guys all love some Rusty, you know what I mean? But then there's a lot of you who can't even stay loyal to Rusty, to like a complete scumbag like Rich Newbach. Makes up stuff about his life, brings other people onto YouTube, have make believe lives. He vouches for them, and nobody bats an eye. Nobody cares, eh, Brandy? It's weird. It's weird. And then, could you imagine? I don't blame Rusty for being mad about that. I really don't. Could you imagine having someone you thought you were close to sitting there chumming up with Dagburn? Oh man. Oh. There must be someone must have a show on right now because I don't have anybody. Not one. Let's go back over that. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to be nice. Here's the thing, Brandy. I really do hope you take the time to watch. It's probably too long. I don't like watching long videos neither, but here's the thing. You want me to be nice. I can't be nice. It's oh, I think Brandy's gonna try and start some heat between the two of us. She's running around on the street saying, I'm putting down all the witches, so that means that, well, I'm putting you down. I didn't say anything bad about witches. Brandy just thinks it in her head. I just say, if you're gonna be a witch and you're trying to manipulate the universe, you know what I mean? Probably doesn't go well for you. Like that's just my honest opinion when you say. See, here's the deal. I don't think you have to be like a witch with a cauldron and all of that stuff vintage. I mean, when I say I think Patty Lynn is a witch, it's because the cast of spells that come out of her mouth, those are lies. You know what I mean? And then she's casting spells on herself because she's trying to convince herself she's good. She's got this great big web of spells all over the place. I see. That's the thing. These people make things up. See, because Brandy was hoping that we'd have this conversation. If you were a witch, I'd hate you. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what witches do. You know what I mean? They say there's good ones, there's bad ones. I don't know. That's not what I've spent my spiritual awakening on. You know what I mean? I think God put me on a mission to become a real humanitarian. And well, vintage. It's not everybody's looking for nice, right? I figured this out today. I didn't hear from anybody else. Somebody already probably has. But everybody's looking for this nice, this savior, this everybody wants everything so nice. They want it the way they want it. You know what I mean? I looked at nice backwards, eh? You know, Eason. 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 Maybe it's Eason to be nice. Maybe it's better to be kind. And well, when you're kind, you use the truth. You don't cupcake anybody's feelings because, well, it's better to face the truth than you find out that you were living in a lie. You know what I mean? Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. Hey, I am a witch. I do cast spells. Vintage, I just realized it. I am trying to work with the universe. So I have to speak what I'm saying into existence. You know what I mean? I have to convince myself that there's humans out there with a brain and a heart and they have the courage and they're going to do something if they know that the children are in trouble. If they do a little investigation, you know what I mean? Let's not rely on politicians anymore. In fact, Dick Durbin's probably going to be the number one politician we want to get a hold of if we want to change the world. Hey, ollie oxen free. Wouldn't you say? Could you imagine that? It wouldn't just be the United States. We all want to know who's on that island. They were coming from all over the world, I bet. You know what I mean? We could have the whole world tweet, make their own videos for Dick Durbin. Where's our list, baby? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. And all we want is the truth. You know what I mean? Don't put those little black fucking redacted marks in there no more. We can, we as society, we can handle the truth. We're asking for it. Therefore, maybe we can handle it. We can handle finding out that, well, I'm not saying this is for real, Ollie oxen free, but, well, maybe Bill Gates is a little twat faced monster. And, well, his time has come to an end, Ollie oxen free. Hey, Billy, that's gonna be so awesome. Ollie, like I was talking about Brandy here, not knowing what God's plan is. I think God's plan is for people to know their own fucking power and that, well, mankind has to fix its own mistake before it's its own destruction. You know what I mean? Either we can fix it or we can let our masses blow it up and you know what I mean? Ollie, did I get you to leave already? She sent some stuff my way a long time ago. Oh, probably, but Brandy's a good witch. Listen, I'm gonna play this video. I doubt it's gonna come through, but Brandy will know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Vintage says here, I prefer trying to keep my thoughts on the good side. Less to worry about that way. Exactly. If you're not trying to hurt anybody, you know what I mean? But you can't let people get away with hurting anybody neither. It's not just about us, I don't think. I think we're supposed to watch out for others if we see them in trouble or warn people if there is trouble coming. But it just says we could also group thought things. Yeah, for sure. Which I'm pretty sure we are. Like we need 144K at a tipping point, if that makes sense. Yeah. We just need to find people with, well, good people with voices who are willing to stand up and get a little crazy. You know what I mean? Hey, what has anybody got to lose? Hey, Vintage, you ever ask yourself, what if Cat Williams is a prophet like he says he is? You know what I mean? I don't know, he says it. I don't have to be right. I can't make it right, you know what I mean? I made that mistake with Ryan Upchurch. He told me he was chosen, I fucking fell for it. I believed him, and that's the way it should be. If somebody says something, you should believe it, Vintage. That's the way it should be, but it's not. We live in a world where, well, we should question everything and everybody. Don't trust a man, 'cause God ain't living in too many men or women. And the ones that do have that shine, they're being punished. They're being punished. But anyways, I'm gonna get on to what old Brandy's saying here. Oh, wait. I think she called me a dork. Brandy, if you're watching this, you look very pretty in this video. I just want to let you know, okay? She did call me a dork after I just called her pretty. She wants me to understand something. Okay, she's a witch, but she doesn't do curses. I just admitted I might be a witch too. You know what I mean? I say stuff and I try to make it come into existence as well. But I think I work for the light and not the dark. And in order to work for the light, you got to be big and powerful and you got to know your own power. And well, you got to do the right things. No, you are cursing, Brandy. That's what I'm telling you. Hey, if you hear both sides of the story and the one person won't say nothing, they won't say like if you take the side of a man over the truth, you're cursing yourself. That's what you don't get, Brandy. You're cursing yourself. You're picking a lie because you like that person more, not because the truth is what. Do you see? Do you see how the divine father would want you to pick the truth over a lie? Like, you understand why I'm not like, I'm not down with your daddy. Do you understand why? He seems dumb and stupid. Like, I'm not trying to put down your God, but you don't make sense to me. Okay, so she does protection stuff, not curses. And she protects those who are hers. Hey, Carl, leave people alone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Leave people alone. Really? That's great advice, Brandy. Okay. Hey, isn't there a commandment, Brandy, where, hey, don't let anybody defy your God? Now, I love my father and I do everything for my father, and he resides in here. So if you go and you try and defile me with your lies, stupidity, and rhetoric, it is my responsibility as a man of God to fucking stand up for myself and say, no, motherfuckers, you don't own my power. And you should, if you were with the divine father, repent for your lies. Just admit to them. That's the divine father. there, Brandy? Let me know anywhere different. Or do you think God's down with the niceness? Or does he think it's an e-sin as well? Is it because it feels nice to have that little group that'll lie and act no better than the people that you're going after? Because they'll go even worse tactics to make that person pay for their tactics. So how can you justify your meat-headed brain to me? But we'll continue because I want to give you the opportunity to speak. And anytime you want to make a video, I will do my bestest to reply to it. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person that anybody wants to talk to. Of course not. Of course not. You'd have to be big and strong to want to hang out with me. You'd have to be wanting to get a little crazy there, a little leg day, huh? Back in the pasture, hey, little leg day. Come back and try and steal my wife. You get a new promotion at work and come back and come back and with a better deal. Hey, little leg day. What are you bringing? You haven't even told us what you're bringing to the table. Like, give us a nice little picture at least. You know what I mean? You handsome little devil, you, eh? Leg day. Are you a warlock here to protect your little fallen? Fallen. Brandy day. But hey, I didn't. I want to talk to you about that sometime, man. It's the tarot cards. But anyways, I'm belligerent and a straight asshole. Imagine if I am from God. Brandy Day, you are gonna fucking get you're gonna get your woo woo whipped. I think. I don't think you think divinely. Because I think if you thought divinely, you'd want to divinely protect your children. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be hiding and finding little groups to hang out with. You'd be creating your own group with a bunch of leaders, and you'd be out on the hunt trying to protect your children because that would be the divine thing to do, Brandy. But I don't know. You keep convincing me. I told you, I'm not a nice guy. No, no, no. And I'm not willing to be one for you. Carl, no Eason. No Eason for Carl. Hey? Oh, I talk down to people. No, this is not how this started, Brandy. No, no, no. Take a rewind, sweetheart. It's all recorded. Me asking for help. Me, like, showing why I thought somebody was chosen and everybody just refusing and just so after a while, when people start calling me crazy, and all you want to do is explain why, and you're not allowed to. And then you got to watch upchurch go, huh? You're very smart for thinking I'm chosen. Hey, this intelligent fellow over here, he told me I'm not crazy. In fact, I'm chosen. Light worker. Oh, I'm here to fight the evil. And then this post about fuck. I'm here. I'm here to be a warrior of Jesus's. Wow. I hope he gets his shit together and starts learning who Jesus was. You know what I mean? Jesus wasn't a pussy. This is the thing. You guys all think Jesus was nice. Jesus would have turned the other cheek. No, I think what that meaning is hey, if you hit me on this side, I'll turn the other cheek so you can hit me on this side. Because in fact, you're only hurting yourself. Give me one story in this Bible where Jesus walked away, where he went, No, I'll give you all my power and I'll just walk away. I'll run away from my fucking problems because you fucking stupid humanoids think you have control over me, but you don't. I come from the Father. I know who the fuck I am, and I know the power that I have. And if you're doing something wrong over there in his church, I'm gonna kick some shit over. I'm probably gonna say fuck a few times. And hey, did he back away from the Pharisees when he knew what he was doing? Who's gonna piss the fuck right off of him? Like, yeah, Jesus, a real pussy, just hit me, and I'm gonna run. No, hit me. Hit me again. All you're doing is hurting yourself. But let me know where I'm wrong. Well, let's get back to Brandy. Brandy was nice to me. I took it as sarcastic and mean. Hey, Vintage, have you ever heard me on this statement say, hey, if I say something wrong, let me know. Hey, at any time, we could have a conversation. No problems. A civilized conversation. How many times do I try and get up on these guys' fucking panels? And all they want to do is rev and start shit. Instead of asking me shit and letting me answer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what delusion like Brandy's gonna realize there's a God, and I'm fucking I feel sick to my stomach for her. Like, I feel inside how Brandy should feel if she had a brain in her head. And oh, she has no idea what divine is. Divine is righteousness, doing the right things, truth, in the truth. Like, holy smokes. What would a loving God do? Would he fucking want the children to be helped, you dumb son of a bitch? No, he'd want us all to sit back and just wait for our timing. Makes sense to me, doesn't it? Not. She didn't curse me. She don't do curses. Never have. And will not. Okay. That's why. Because curses are lies. You know what I mean? You'd have to admit that. And you're lying to yourself, telling yourself that those little friends that you have, well, they're benefiting your life in some sort of way when they're not. Not at all. They don't want to fight for the right things, and it feels good to hang out with them because, well, then you can pick on people instead of, trying to better your life. You can feel better about your life instead of actually making it better. I don't try to hurt people. I do this because it's the truth. And if nobody tells you you're stupid, Brandy, how are you supposed to realize it? I'm your friend. I'm saying, Brandy, you're fucking stupid. I want you to wake up. I want you to see the problems around the world. I want you to see the fucking what is real right around you. You know what I mean? I'm trying to misfeed and mind fuck anybody I can. Wow. What is it you think I want from you, Brandy? No, I tell you, hey, Brandy, I want you to have your brain back. I want you to control it. I don't want you to follow me. You don't need me, Brandy. You need the truth. And if you want a good character witness on how you should act if you want to be in the truth, Maybe he's not real, but he's real to me. Jesus. You know what I mean? Stop with the lies. That's the thing. Listen, spiritual community, the first thing you need to do is drop all your lies. You know what I mean? Like, hey, stop saying, hey, God told me this. If God didn't tell you nothing, you know what I mean? But hey, who knows? Do I ever tell anybody? Vintage, she says, I tell people to believe what I want them to believe. No, I encourage them to find out what they believe. If I believe what is going on is real, and you actually take a look and you come to the conclusion it's real, well, there's only one other conclusion to come to. You should do something to stop it. I don't, I, fuck. My message out there is bullshit. That's it's tired of my bullshit. Brandy, what is my bullshit? What is it you disagree with that I say? This is what I always say. What do you disagree with? Hey, if this is real, should you do it for the children? Should you do it for yourself? Does the future look fuck like you people are so mind fucked and manipulated to think that you should or can be fucking controlled. And you think I'm the problem? No, motherfuckers. Michael Mount, Michael Mount. Are you calling me a crackhead, Michael Mount? Huh? Huh? Is that what you're doing? Do I eat cats and dogs? Wow. I get brainwaves in here. Well, just like I'll get the odd little one in here, you know what I mean? To pay attention to me, but I'm a really mean person. Really mean. Hey, Brandy, what if I'm right and you are stupid? And you remain stupid because I never told you you were stupid. And there was a punishment for that. What if I'm doing you a favor saying, Brandy, you're fucking stupid? And you realize that you're stupid and you come to your senses and you find heaven. You actually find out who you are, Brandy. You know what I mean? Through the truth. Not my truth, Brandy. Not even your truth, Brandy, but the truth, the real truth, the truth that is real. You know what I'm saying? Two coming to one senses would be grand. It would be. But unfortunately, it's hard. It is, but it shouldn't be that hard. You know what I mean? Like, once somebody has to suffer for the whole fucking thing and learn the lessons, if people would just learn the lessons without having to fucking fight it, you know what I mean? But that's the thing, people are just gonna fight it. They don't want to come to terms with the fact that they're fucking stupid. You know what? Brand or vintage, I'm not that smart. I'm kind of fucking dumb. I get my ass whooped by a fucking 12-year-old in a spelling bee. Six. My math sucks, but hey, I'm great with the calculator. So hey, but here, I come to terms with my stupidness on that part. It's just the common sense part, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be stupid in that category. It might have the grandest of endings. Who knows? Don't try to talk to people. Okay. So it's my problem that I asked somebody for help and it happened to be Johnny Gobble. But at the time, he was actually part of Creek Squad. And when I figured it out, I was like, because he had everybody fooled and manipulated. He was part of the crew. Everybody loved him. And I tried reaching out to I believe it was Wade. And I said, this guy's you guys are gonna get you guys are getting hornswoggled by this. He's not, hey, would someone talk to me? Like, I think this guy Wade's like sticking out for Dagburn and shit. Get out of here. We love Dagburn. Get out of here. So hey, don't blame me for talking to Dagburn. At least I came to my senses before your buddy Wade did. Maybe before any of yous did. I warned you guys about people the whole fucking time and you wouldn't listen. Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, he is an asshole. That's on me. Everyone else I straight attack. She should go watch the bone stuff. Hey, hey, dipshit. Would you like me to send you some video? Where I'm like, hey, let's talk about this, guys. The victim, the victim, the victim of her own fucking brain. Hey, if there is a divine father, does he divinely think stupidly like you? Or would he tell you to have the fucking courage and the power to fucking move mountains, eh? You think I'm treating you like shit, Brandy? I'm treating you like a fucking queen. I'm like, get on your fucking crown there, sweetheart, but you gotta earn it. You gotta get your brain first. And then when you find your brain, you're not gonna really want the crown because, well, it'll be about taking care of your fucking kingdom. You know what I mean? Your children will become before you, even if they hate you. Hey, Brandy, you're just another victim, kid. You're just another victim of Carl Smith and his narcissistic ways. I'm trying to love you and let you know, hey, I mean, you guys came my way. How did I even get to know you, Brandy? Oh, because hey, I said let's have a conversation. I think some of these people that you're hanging around with are lying on me. Wouldn't you be interested to know the kind of people that you're hanging around with? Wouldn't you want to take the time to, listen to me? Hey, maybe I am a crackpot. You can prove to me. You can go back and say, hey, I'm gonna make this video of this guy stuff this guy said. He's a fucking idiot. I can prove it. But no, you gotta take the time and have the conversation. But you see, I would have taken the time to have a conversation with you, Brandy, but now you've snapped that line of communication with your stupidity. I don't get to dictate whether me and Brandy have a conversation. No, Brandy, you should know that nobody ever has the right to dictate anything to you. You know what I mean? And listen, I definitely don't want to dictate to you. I think you got yourself on a pedestal. You don't need to be on, sweetheart. I don't want to dictate nothing to you. I just want to say, hey, does this make sense, Brandy? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And well, if your way doesn't make sense, wouldn't you want to find a better way? Not saying my way. I don't even know what my way is, Brandy. You know what I mean? I'm just on this little spiritual journey and I'll continue on it. You know what I mean, Brandy? And as long as I know and God knows in my heart, I'm not trying to hurt anybody, Brandy. See, I don't even like doing these videos. It's God that gives me the courage to do it. Now, everybody, you'd be shocked at the way God comes at me. Like, really. Before before I was doing this video, I wanted to do it all day. You know what I mean? But I'll feel bad. And then this voice in my head's like, get the fuck up, pussy. Get up. Stop being a scared little bitch. Do your stupid fucking video. Don't be like those fucking cowards. Don't bring them to your fucking level. Stand up and be a fucking man. Be a fucking god. Do the right things, whether you look fucking crazy or not. Well, Brandy, here I am. You know what I mean? Maybe God motivates people in different ways. I just got to be told straight. I don't like it. Nice. Oh, let's get back onto this. It's crazy. No, that's just little old me asking them what they think the truth is. And Randy's got them protected, all shielded. Carl, they're never going to tell you what they think the truth is. I've got the shield of stupidity covering all of us. God can be a pistol. Oh, wow. Sounds like humor. Hey, vintage. I don't know. I just, if I thought I was doing wrong, I would stop. Somebody's got to show me where I'm doing wrong just because feelings are getting hurt. Like, Brandy looks like she's ready to cry in this video. It's like she's starting to believe I'm a chosen one. She got protection spells. Hello, Mama P. Hey, I love Mama P too. And I tried looking after her son. I said, listen, that Jamie girl, she's not real. And that Jamie groomed her son to make a Jamie is real video. And well, if I am chosen, Payday's gonna have to live with that video all the time of him promoting a fake person. But you know who looks even like a bigger tard? Wait, there's like a video out there. Jamie, she's the real one. She's the realist. She's at the top of everybody's polls. We all love Jamie. And then there was a bunch of other adults. It was she could convince people to fucking do Jamie is real. Then she faked her death on YouTube. Game over. Where was your protection spell there, fucking Brandy? I tried warning you guys, but you wanted to rely on your stupid fucking protection of stupidity. Good old Jamie. You remember that? I couldn't believe little old me. Nobody watches my videos or nothing. She's just fucking triggered that I'm telling everything's real. Oh man. But these are the kind of people that respond. Oh, I don't care. She says I look like a lunatic. Do I want to look like everybody else? Do you think God sends fucking dorks down here? Listen, they're all dressed like the Pope. They all got their little scepters of fucking in their crowns going. Follow us, simpletons, and do as we say and pray to me. Oh, that's the thing. You never know. That's why they always say, you never know. Watch the way you talk to people. You never know who's an angel. I might be a Michael Landon. And Brandy, you've been touched by an angel. Will you accept the touch? Let it touch your brain. Oh my goodness. What? God wants us to be big and strong and know our own power and that, well, we should protect those children that he oh my goodness. I'm living in fucking I'm living the way I am because, well, in fact, I'm the one that let it get this way. There's evil everywhere. Holy crap a doodle. I just know, I don't know if you can hear this vintage, but Brandy is not saying anything bad about you. She knows that you're the only person I'm tight with. That's okay. I still want to know why they be protecting from me. Like, do they think I can come out the YouTube screen and she I think she thinks I want to take her brain over. I don't know. I don't want to take your brain over. I just don't think you own it, Brandy. I want you to have ownership of it. So I say, hey, all this stuff that I say, I might have it all wrong. Go check it out for yourself. And if I don't have it wrong, hey, let me know. But if I got it right, let's make it right. She's really setting this curse and protection thing. So I've true and chosen ones, and there are earth angels on this earth. So I don't know if there's anybody that can clip this out because I'm not good at it. I just, I need to get this out. I really need to get this out because this is the honest to God's truth. I don't know if Brandy understands this. I'm not playing a game. I am playing a game within the game. I believe for a purpose. But anyways, in essence, I'm not lying. I'm not trying to play games with you, Brandy. I'm not trying to play games with anybody. I'm trying to come straight from the heart and everything that I believe, everything that I say I believe. Because if I don't know if there's a hell that would send me to hell. So I'm going to say this explicitly for you. You can, none of you can ever tell me where I'm wrong. Quite frankly, I don't think there's anything you could say to me other than show me where there's not a problem coming for our children. And I don't think you can prove that to me. I don't think you can prove a lot of things to me that I think that aren't true. And I do believe there are earth angels and chosen ones and mystics and all that sort of shit because I am one. I'm willing to put my ass on the line. You're not, Brandy. You are a fucktard who is messing with a earth angel. For real. Think about it. Think about it, you dumb, twisted, dumb, just I don't even know how to handle you people anymore. Think about it. Really. Absorb it in your fucking head. What is the divine father? And you sitting around with your twisted little nice brain thinking you're fucking better than me? I'm gonna be your fucking nightmare, sweetheart. Look into my eyes. Any one of yous. Do you think I'm kidding about this? Do you think I would actually joke about God? That would put me in the exact same place that I'm fucking telling you guys to avoid. I would make me a fucking idiot. And just like one of yous. If I wanted to mind fuck and manipulate you people, it would have been easy a long time ago. I know exactly what you want, what you expect, what makes you move, what makes you go, and I stayed real because I don't want any fake fucks around me. So if I'm stuck with vintage, then so be it. I'd rather have one real person than a million fake fucks around me. Humanity doesn't even know it's real anymore. No fucking clue. And if you want proof, I'll show you. You want proof that they always knew it would happen? Carl Jung laid the prophecy out on the line and said, hey, a day's coming because humanity doesn't want to fucking look at who it is. It doesn't want to look at its deep, dark self and accept that it needs to fucking change. Then we go the Freudian fuckface way, all full of mind comp and mind fuck and making your head twisted, thinking stupid shit. Like we have a psychiatric department in Canada that doesn't talk to people about their fucking problems. Like this is real. Fucking pill pushers. Guys ever starting thinking fucking hey, maybe there's certain things that these fuck sticks in the pharmaceutical departments know is fucking spiritual awakening. And how do people just all of a sudden just fucking go crazy? Something snaps in their head, something's not right. And if there's no one there to help guide them and find out where to fucking snap and put it back together, then that's why the system is the way it is. Can't trust a human being. Should I do a part 2 of this? Because I hardly got through it. I wonder if it's the same thing. It's just a bunch of wine and vintage. Well, that's the thing. It's trauma demons is what it is. We don't wanna let go of them. Because to release them, it'd be painful. But the truth is the only thing that will fucking remove them, I think, vintage. Choose help enlighten the world. I wanna know her interpretation of enlightenment, because enlightenment and, righteousness should be hand in hand, you would think, you know what I mean? But there's nothing righteous about this woman. She wants to let the evil in the world just continue to spin out of control, and she thinks by making her little videos about people who she thinks are evil will make her feeling good inside, make sure she's contributing to her community, keeping her friends in her big group. We love Ryan up church. We're the cult squad. We're the cult squad. Isn't it funny? Like I never thought about it before because I never thought about it like a cult vintage, to be honest. But who makes their own fan club? You know what I mean? When you really think about it. I got my thing and I call it Creek Squad. They're all about Ryan off church. Hey, Creek Squad. I'm the chosen one. Attack. They all believe I'm that. Yes, chosen one. We shall make Dagburn suffer. Oh. Nobody wants to have a conversation with me. She wants to make sure that I know that people don't like me. Well, this is the thing. Who do you think the father's coming to spank? Those who let the children suffer like you, Brandy. You make children suffer from your silence and your stupidity. You make the world suffer because of your silence and your stupidity. Do you think he's going to make me suffer because I was willing to suffer here and stand up for what's right? You dummy. Oh, I want the best for you, Brandy, and you're just so dumb. I love you, but oh, you make it hard. Hierarchy. No, you're not up there. You're not spiritual, sweetheart. You're stuck in a fantasy. You should go hang out with Steve. Rocco's buddy Steve. You're in a fantasy. I don't know, maybe I'm stuck in a fantasy, but where does my fantasy lead me if I keep continuing? It'll give me my fucking answers. I take it from a bloodline, Brandy. I'm willing to say, hey, is there any way to prove that there's special bloodlines? Can we fucking find? I'm willing to do anything to find out what's wrong with me. Hey, is there oil going on in my brain? Like, is that stuff real? I don't fucking know, Brandy. I want to know. I don't like coming on here calling you a fucking idiot, but it's true. You know what I mean? You have to accept it. Oh, I don't know everything. I don't listen. She knows the father's divine plan. That would mean you fucking know everything. I just think I'm part of the plan, and I have to move forward, and if I'm wrong, then wrong. Hey, I'm crazy. Where's the harm? You know what I mean? Or am I hurting anybody with my crazy, Brandy? You might wanna ask yourselves these things. Is what he's doing. Oh, I'm almost done. I have watched Divergent. She just told me she won't have a conversation, and then she tells me that I should have conversations before I call people names. Well, I think I always ask for a conversation before if I don't have anything to go from. I mean, I don't call people names. I say what I think the truth is, and I say, "Hey, you can give me a response because Brandy, I just can't call you stupid. I have to give you reasons why I think you're stupid. I just don't go throwing names out there willy-nilly. I'm not like Apple Creek out there calling people fat. You know what I mean? She's gonna turn on some of you people who are fucking overweight one of these days. Cause what gives her the right to call me fat just because she doesn't like me? But Mama P, what's going on there, eh? Like, holy, like, Gail's fat? Does she run around telling Gail she's fat? Or Skylar? Like, these are the things, like, I deal on individual basis, you know what I mean? I don't group everybody together. Now she says people have tried to talk sense into me. Not they haven't tried to talk to me, they have tried to talk their sense into me. That doesn't make sense to me, you know what I mean? Because it's not common sense. Because their sense leaves our children vulnerable. Like your sense, Brandy, it makes no sense to me because I don't like your sense. I like common sense. What lessons, Brandy, do you not like? And why do they give you so many feels? If they're not something crazy, why they hurt your feels? Uh, so you're starting to get the feel like I might be chosen and you might be really not that smart. But anyways, we're gonna leave it at that. I will watch the rest. I will respect Brandy and watch the rest of her video. And as always, if anybody would like to leave in the comments where I've made a mistake or spoken out of line, and I just don't want to hear this bullshit. You shouldn't talk to a lady like that. No, I talk to all humans the same way. You know what I mean? Stupid is stupid. It doesn't matter what its genitalia is or its color or any of that stuff. But hey, vintage. Yeah, a good one, my only friend. See you on the flip side. Hopefully it's tomorrow. But anyways, have a good one, everybody. Oh, there we go.